Okay, first I'd like to welcome you to SMS or Safety Management Systems Training. My name is Brian, and I'll be your guide through this very important subject of safety. Now the first question I'd like to pose to you is this: why SMS? I mean, really, do we need SMS? Statistically, aviation is one of the safest things you can do. Of course, that really means that we need SMS. Why? Because as soon as you think you're safe, that's when you're going to have an accident. The reason for this is complacency. Once you get yourself to a high level of safety, like you are now in the aviation industry, humans have a tendency to let their guard down. Hey, we're here, we're safe, and that's when we have an accident. The reason for this, we get complacent, and that's why we need SMS. Okay, now the other main reason for SMS is that it basically changes our safety thinking and management from a reactive thinking to a proactive thinking and management process. In the past, regulators and managers would basically not do anything in regards to safety until they had an accident or incident. At that point in time, they would investigate, find out what was wrong with their system, and then they would develop either new regulations and or procedures to counteract that accident or incident from happening in the future. Okay, so now we have this procedure that theoretically is perfect, hopefully, and if we lived in a perfect world, we would just cruise right along our anticipated level of safety. The only problem is that no procedure is perfect, and humans will not always comply with those procedures and regulations. So what happens is we start to drift off over time from our level of desired safety. At some point in time, with no one coming in, and again, using that reactive philosophy, no one will come in and step in and fix a problem. We will drift off to a point where we will have another major incident or accident. That is why SMS is so important, is because what we're going to do is we are going to change our thinking from reactive to proactive. We are going to seek out hazards. We're going to analyze the risk. We're going to manage this risk to an acceptable level. And then the important part is we're going to have processes that are going to ensure that we are staying at this acceptable level of risk. So what happens is we have this procedure or this system, and again, theoretically, everything should go straight down our acceptable level of risk. However, due to, again, a non-perfect procedure, or due to some of your employees not complying with this procedure, we will drift off. However, using things like hazard reporting, internal evaluations, many other tools that are part of the SMS program, we will hopefully catch this before it becomes an incident, make changes to our procedures and processes, and then get ourselves back to our acceptable level of risk. And that is why SMS is so important, is because we will catch these deviations from our acceptable level of risk before they become a problem. As you can see, a company that provides the resources necessary, takes SMS very seriously, and has employees that understand how important it is to contribute to the system will have a very safe operation. Now, SMS consists of basically 4 elements, and we're not going to cover each one of these in depth, but basically to get you an understanding of what your responsibilities are in relation to those 4 different elements. Basically, SMS consists of policy, it consists of risk management, safety assurance, and then training and communication. And as you will see, as an employee, you have a responsibility in each one of these things. And that's what we're going to cover in this course. Basically what your responsibilities are in regards to those 4 different factors. So let's get started with policy.